Who has seen Free Solo? It won the best documentary. And now, oh, you're gonna go see it. I'm gonna show you. Well, I'll show you an example of a picture from it. So I watched it, I don't know, Thursday or something, from the Red Box. I'm a fan of Red Box.
So the climber.
It's the climber. So free solo is when people solo climb a mountain wall without ropes.
Yikes.
So this guy is, and it's very interesting. This documentary, this guy is gonna be the first to climb up El Capitan. So El Capitan is in Yosemite. You have two big ones in El Capitan. You have Half Dome, it's like that, and you have El Capitan, which is 3,200 feet above ground. And this guy is gonna climb without a rope all the way to the top, and it's flat. There aren't even little like stepping things. When during the documentary they show that he has like a toothbrush thing, and he goes like that as he's practicing, so he can create these little stepping things. And then he's like, so he's super strong. When he's training, he's doing, I do pull-ups. You do pull-ups, right? Pull-ups. I do like 3 with a machine thing helping him. This guy's doing the pull-ups in his van, and he has his van rigged where he has finger holes, and he's doing pull-ups with his fingers. Let's do 3 finger pull-ups. So he's training, he's gonna rig. So what do you think happens if they make a mistake in free solo?
They die.
There's nothing else. They die. Well, unless you do it in your first 15 yards. And they don't. They don't fall in the first 15 yards. They die. And throughout this show, this guy is training over 3 years, and they keep showing him this person died, this person died, this person died. They're all gone. It's like if you're going to be in the sport, eventually you're not going to be around because they keep falling. But he perseveres and he does that. So you know what I call that? I call that massive consequences. What do you think happens when you're in a sport like this, and if your only result is succeed or die? There's nothing in between. There is succeed, die, or quit. That's all you got. That's all you got. That's motivation. That's motivation. I want to make something really clear. I do not recommend you all start free solo. Right? Maybe on our wall, safe. But don't do it on our wall. So don't go do that. What I'm recommending is thinking about our mindset like they do. Having supreme focus on what you're doing to make sure you complete what you're doing with quality, because the consequence is severe, is massive. Let me show you a picture here on the screen. Here we go. So here's this dude.
It's a light. Oh.
Hanging out.
There he is. Here he is. He's just going and hanging out on the walls. See, there's no lines or anything. There he is. There's no string. There's nothing attached. He has nothing. And it's crazy. He'll be like standing like this on nothing. He's standing on. There's like no ledge or anything. He's just standing there, and he leans back and he gets the rosin and he goes like this, and then he starts climbing again. It took him 3 hours to climb up 3,200 square feet. It's just nuts. The focus it takes, the preparation it takes. If we just had 20% of that for what we do in business, we would be higher than Society of Excellence. That $1 million AGCI, we'd be higher than that. They'd have to create a new one. Might it be community? No. Society, community, what's another word?
World. Universe.
Yeah, Society,
Universe of
Universe of Excellence. Universe of Excellence. That would be something really, really high. Okay. Now, I want to show you something else. And I thought, what made me think of focus and what we do is this. And then, when you're not working, you got to watch things on TV. That's what I figured out. I want to play this. This kind of blew my mind. And it talks about how important focus is because of the way your brain is wired, right? So play along. It's a lot of fun. Don't be bummed that you get it wrong.
You can play along with the volunteers on this one.
Is this with the cheerleaders?
Yeah.
Come on over.
Don't tell anybody.
Nathaniel, this is Sadie.
Sadie is holding a big white X.
Big X.
In just a minute, I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes. While your eyes are closed, we're gonna bring out 2 more cheerleaders. When I say go, you're gonna open your eyes for 1 second, then close them again. While your eyes are open, you are going to stare at that white X. That white X is your entire world, okay? And then after your eyes are closed, you are going to choose one of the 2 other cheerleaders to be on Sadie's team. You got it?
Sounds good.
Eyes closed.
Sounds pretty simple, right? All our volunteers need to do is use their peripheral vision to pick the prettier cheerleader.
You ready? Go.
It's like Facebook. That's how Facebook started.
Right.
Fantastic. Let's have group 2. You ready?
Yep.
And go.
Don't cheat. Look at the X.
Right.
Group 3, please.
So, have you noticed anything weird? Let's see the test from a different angle. Samuel was only 10 feet away, but his peripheral vision
Look how close he
isn't
is.
good enough to
Yeah.
catch that half of the cheerleaders are guys. One of each pair is a dude, and if you did, your peripheral
What if the
vision
guy's
is
prettier than the
truly
girl?
bad.
Oh,
We're actually gonna have to test on a few more volunteers. Do you think they'll catch what's going on?
Go.
if you do it yourself and you're doing the X, you figure out how hard it is.
Right.
And go. It's your choice.
Left. Right.
How are you feeling about your choices?
That guy's pretty pretty.
Fantastic.
All right. So let's have you close your eyes one more time, please.
Oh boy.
Let's bring out Nathaniel's cheerleading team.
They're just the perfect squad. Lots of strength.
Dave Wilson each picked 2 girls and 2 guys.
The majority of our visual field is extremely blurry, fuzzy, very low resolution. Only the smallest part of our visual field is actually in high definition.
I never thought that my peripheral vision was that bad.
Which goes to show, your peripheral vision is so weak at resolving detail, you have no better than a 50-50 chance.
All right.
Except for Craig, his peripheral vision is a perfect 100%.
Why don't you guys open your eyes and see how Craig is?
100% dudes.
Yeah, he picked a full lineup of dudes. None of our volunteers caught on, and half the people they were looking at were guys. Now, you may be thinking, there's no way you'd fall for this if you were there. You would never miss it.
Okay. Did anyone play around? It's pretty. It is. I did it, and I think I only picked one woman, and I picked all the rest guys. And it's because our brain can only focus on one thing. There's just too much going on in the world for our brain to focus on one thing, and that works for everything that we do. When we buy a car, we I don't know about you, but I narrow down. I don't go to the car lot and say I'm buying that car. I narrow down what I'm going to buy before I go to the car lot. And then I start seeing that car and that color everywhere.
Yep.
You start seeing it everywhere.
Yep.
It works with so many different things. You start seeing those things everywhere. And so that's why we have things like vision boards. So we focus on the thing that we want to obtain. Okay, here's what I want you to do right now. Okay? Think about this. In real estate, what is one thing, just one thing, that you really want to get out of real estate? Just one thing. I want you to write it down in front of you. Pretty big so you can read it. Write it down. Hopefully no one said $100,000 sale. Think big, dream big.
$50 million sale.
There we go.
That's better.
And it could be a lot of different things. It could be income, it could be whatever's on your vision board that you created. Write something down. Okay, you all have something written down. If you don't, write down fast. Now I want you to stare at it and let your brain free for 15 seconds. Ready and go. Okay, that's it. From the time that I said write it down and stare at it, it was less than a minute and a half. If you can spend a minute and a half every day doing that, just that, you're going to achieve, if not that, something really close. And it's because it's all about focus. That's all you have to do every day, 1 minute and a half, because what'll start happening is your brain will figure out ways to make it happen. Or the guilt of you not taking action or making that happen will be so strong that eventually you'll start doing it or you'll quit. Because remember, we only have 3 consequences, right? Quit, do it, or that massive consequence that Free Solo had. Think that way, you'll achieve it. That's all you need to do. So one more step. What's your first step that you have to do to take action on that? First step could be super small. Could be really small, like call someone, come into the office, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be ongoing. What's the first step you need to take? Think about that. Okay, done. Put that in practice, a minute and a half every day.